RHOC, Shannon Beador confirms her fate on show. RHOC star Shannon Beador has confirmed her fate on the show. She started in season 9, having been introduced through Heather Dubrow. A lot has been thrown at her, especially in season 18, so what is next for her, and will she be sticking around? Keep reading for more details. Shannon Beador confirms her fate on RHOC. Since Shannon Beador joined RHOC, she has faced a lot of ups and downs. Her husband, David Beador, had an affair and they tried to work through it. Unfortunately, too much damage had been done, so they filed for divorce. Shannon also struggled in her friendships with Vicki Gunvalson and Tamra Judge, which were constantly hot and cold. Luckily, she found happiness and love all over again with John Jansen and started a new business, but she claimed that she was taking care of him financially. He also appeared to be very controlling, and they split up at the end of season 17. After the reunion, Shannon was involved in a DUI hit and run which led to an arrest. This was an all-time low for the mother of 3, and then, she learned that John Jansen was in a new, very public relationship. He started dating RHOC alum, Alexis Bellino. At the same time, Shannon's friendship with Tamra Judge crumbled. Yet, Tamra became very close to Alexis, who was soon announced as a friend on season 18 of RHOC. She and Shannon came to blows while John sued her for $75,000. Now that this extremely rough season is over, will Shannon come back? She had previously noted that she would not want to be there if Alexis Bellino were to return. According to Us Weekly, Shannon Beador is clarifying her prior statement. She is not going anywhere regardless of who is cast for season 19. Shannon did go back to where everything started, and it was the Vile Files. Alexis Bellino joined the RHOC season 18 reunion in part 2, which aired on Thursday, November 14th. She and Shannon Beador went at it. Shannon reminded Alexis that she took her job 10 years ago and is still here. Meanwhile, Alexis is just a friend on the show and has no real job to speak of. Now, if Bravo opts to bring her back for another season, Shannon will simply stay away. Keep in mind that no contracts have even gone out for another season, nor has the show even been renewed just yet. So, anything can and will happen, but all of the Shannon fans can relax as she confirms she is staying put. Shannon Beador has finally spoken out about her fate on The Real Housewives of Orange County, and her revelation is sending shockwaves through the Bravo universe. After months of speculation, rumors, and behind-the-scenes whispers, the RHOC veteran is setting the record straight about whether she'll be holding an orange next season, or stepping away from the drama for good. A roller coaster year for Shannon. It's been a turbulent year for Shannon, both on and off the screen. From legal troubles and relationship woes to explosive feuds with her castmates, the RHOC staple has had one of the most chaotic seasons in recent memory. Her DUI arrest made headlines, sparking endless debates among fans about whether Bravo would keep her on the show or cut ties. Meanwhile, her friendships within the group were hanging by a thread, especially with Tamra Judge, who has oscillated between being her best friend and biggest frenemy. Shannon, never one to shy away from controversy, has remained tight-lipped about her future on the show. Until now. In an exclusive interview, the reality star finally addressed the burning question: will she be back for another season of RHOC? Shannon breaks her silence. Sitting down with the Bravo insider, Shannon exuded her signature blend of vulnerability and strength. "I know there's been a lot of speculation about my future on RHOC," she admitted. "This show has been a huge part of my life for so many years, and I have loved sharing my journey, both the highs and the lows." Then came the moment of truth. With a deep breath, Shannon confirmed, "I'm not going anywhere." That's right, Shannon Beador will be returning to The Real Housewives of Orange County. Despite the ups and downs, despite the legal drama and social media firestorms, she's ready to step back into the lion's den and continue telling her story. The backlash and support. While many RHOC fans are thrilled that Shannon will be staying, others have been vocal about their doubts. Social media has been buzzing with mixed reactions, with some questioning whether Bravo made the right decision in keeping her on board. Critics argue that her behavior last season was reckless, and that she should take time away from the spotlight to focus on herself. On the flip side, Shannon's loyal fan base is celebrating. RHOC wouldn't be the same without her. One Twitter user declared, "Say what you want about Shannon, but she's real. She's raw, she's emotional, and she keeps us entertained." Even some of her castmates have weighed in. Tamra Judge, who has had a tumultuous friendship with Shannon, reacted to the news in a cryptic Instagram story, simply writing, "Buckle up." Emily Simpson and Gina Kirschenheiter have yet to comment, but sources say there's tension brewing behind the scenes. What's next for Shannon? With her return confirmed, the big question is, what kind of Shannon will we see next season? Shannon insists that she's entering this new chapter with a fresh perspective. "This past year has been one of the hardest of my life," she admitted. "But I've done a lot of soul searching, I've taken accountability, and I'm working on being a better version of myself." She also teased that viewers will see a different side of her in the upcoming season. "I want to have fun again," she shared. "I want to focus on rebuilding relationships, embracing new opportunities, and yes, maybe even finding love." And speaking of love, there are already rumors swirling about a new man in Shannon's life. While she played coy about the details, she didn't shut down the speculation completely. "I'm happy," she said with a knowing smile. "We'll see where things go." The Bravo strategy. Bravo's decision to keep Shannon on RHOC seems to be part of a larger strategy to maintain the show's explosive dynamic. Love her or hate her, there's no denying that she brings drama, humor, and vulnerability to the series. It also sets up an interesting dynamic for next season, with Tamra's unpredictable behavior, Heather Dubrow's growing influence, and Gina and Emily's shifting alliances. Shannon's return guarantees that tensions will be at an all-time high. But will she be able to mend fences, or is she destined for another season of heartbreak and betrayals? If history has taught RHOC fans anything, it's that nothing stays peaceful for long in the OC. A message to her haters. Shannon also had a few words for her critics. "I know people have a lot to say about me. That's fine. But at the end of the day, I'm still here. I'm still standing, and I'm still part of RHOC." With that, she raised her glass, filled with what we assume was a non-alcoholic beverage, and toasted to the next chapter. Final thoughts. Shannon Beador's return to the Real Housewives of Orange County is sure to be a hot topic among fans and foes alike. Whether she'll be able to turn over a new leaf or fall back into old habits remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure, she's not backing down. As cameras start rolling for the next season, all eyes will be on Shannon. Will she find redemption? Will she reignite old feuds? And most importantly, will she finally have a drama-free season? Unlikely, but in the world of RHOC, that's exactly why we keep watching.